Good evening to you. Now, the recent rainfall and flash flooding at the beginning of the month is a reminder of the need to protect the capital from heavy rains. Remember these devastating floods in Surrey and southwest London in 2014? Well, now a new project hopes to avoid the same scenes because the area is one of the country's biggest floodplains and more extreme weather is expected in future due to our changing climate. Here's our environment correspondent, Tom Edwards.
In 2014, most of this area was underwater. Thousands of homes and businesses were flooded as the Thames burst its banks. Mark Adams remembers it well.
Some people didn't recover from that. Their houses, they couldn't move back into them. And ever since then, we've had that constant threat of potential flooding. So, we're heading into a winter now. And every time it rains, people are looking out the window thinking, is this going to happen again?
And it's taken 8 years to get to this place. Would you have liked it to have happened quicker?
Yes, but we have to accept that this is a major project. These things do take time to get the finances in place.
Yeah, we're at Chertsey at the moment. This is the M3 motorway as it just crosses the Thames.
The River Thames between Egham and Teddington is one of the largest areas of undefended floodplain in England. We went out onto the Thames this morning to see the early works. Eventually, two huge channels could divert floodwater from the Thames into the surrounding lakes. This map shows them in purple and orange. Why has it taken so long? 8 years does seem a long time.
It does seem a really long time, but this is a project of national importance. It's huge. It's a really big project, £600 million. You have to do a lot of survey work and really understand what you're doing. So there's engineers out there, there's ecologists finding out what's going on here. But also we had to get that money agreed, and that took a long time too. So we're just pleased we've got it done and that it's finally happening.
Green open spaces will also be created. And emphasising its importance, ecologists on the scheme recently found this mayfly larvae from a species not seen in the UK for decades.
We are resolving existing issues that people are living with day in, day out. So the risk of flooding, addressing that, addressing the biodiversity crisis, addressing the lack of green open space, addressing the lack of active travel. And what we will do through the River Thames scheme, which is a really integrated landscape scheme that we are designing, is we'll be addressing all of these different elements in one place.
This will be the biggest inland flooding scheme ever in the country. It'll cost £500 million. A public consultation is open until December the 20th. Tom Edwards.